So this is a historic day. This is my first item that a manufacturer sent me. They emailed me and asked me if I had a YouTube channel and an Amazon profile, and I told them I had an Amazon affiliate page, and I was just beginning to set it up. They watched some videos on my channel and they sent me this thing. This came from Gudsen, the manufacturer of the gimbal that I did a review on my first video ever. And we're gonna go over it and overview it and review it and compare it to some other things. But what is it? What is it? It's a power tripod. Can you see that? It's a power tripod. Like, I never heard of this thing. It would definitely be something I'd be checking out if I knew it existed. But the thing is, if I knew this existed, I would have bought one, because I've been using power banks in tripods and have like to set power banks next to tripods and things like that so I can film. Like if I'm shooting a complex video with me and we've got all this stuff planned and it gets really confusing and the battery runs down on the phone, just taking it out of the box. It's got this slide out formed plastic.
And also it feels really nice.
Yeah, we did look at it and charge it for a while. The build is really sturdy. The build quality. And if I were to set this down, and can you adjust the gimbal? By the way, that is a Moza Mini-Mi version 2. Its affiliate link is buried down in the description with all the different gear I use. You see, can you see that right there? There's a bubble on there, so you can tell my table is level.
Cool. So it doesn't fall and die in Minecraft. Son of a...
There we go, that's a good... I can see it. Now the reason why you want that is because this does adjust, but you have to release that in order to adjust it. And then you get it in the right angle to where it's level, and then you could tighten it down again. So, demonstrating. I'm looking at the dot, you make the dot go right in the middle, and then you lock it down. There you go. The box doesn't have any instructions in it, but it's got this cable right here that it comes with, and that's a USB micro B. But the instructions are on the box and the specs that it can hold up to 234 grams. It is 177 millimeters tall, closed, and when you open it up, it's 122 millimeters tall. And it is 3200, so it's 3200 milliamp battery, and its output is 2 amps. All these numbers are important, and I thought to put it in perspective for you guys, I wrote down all the different ones that I've used. To start with, we've got the random Marvell Powerbank from Target. If I read the bottom, it says it's 1,800 milliamps and its output is 1 amp. I've used this on road trips and things and hanging out with friends where I want to make sure my phone has charge. If I'm sitting waiting for somebody to show up, I can sit and watch YouTube or text, and it would only give my phone another half an hour of charge and then it would be dead. That's just to give you an idea. This is a really cheap one I got at Target years and years ago. I don't remember how much I paid, probably 12 bucks or something. And then
I bet ones 12 bucks right now are much better than that.
Yeah, the one we got from Five Below, if you want to do focus, I spent, $5.50 for this. And it's another 1 amp charger, and this one is 3,600. That's the last one out of the 1 amps. The thing is, my Note 4s, which I've got right there, and I've got another one over there, and Charlie's phone, wherever it is, he's got a phone apparently.
I'm going to show you it real quick, human.
Yeah, he's going to go grab that. But they all need to be charged with a 2 amp charger. So number 4, I actually haven't used this as a power bank either. Is this light that we're using right now?
This is the phone.
Galaxy J7 that Charlie has, and it runs off a 2 amp charger.
It looks almost the same as this, except without that right there.
All right, so now this is also a power bank. As you can see, it's got the USB port right here to charge phones with, and it's a light that I use a lot. It's the Neewer SMD LED panel. Again, affiliate links for all the main gear I use are further down in the description of my video, but because I want the focus to be on this tripod, it's Affiliate link is going to be up at the top. But that one, the Neewer, is a 5,000 milliamp battery and its output is 2 amps. So number 5 is one that I actually use a lot. I got this from Monoprice, but they don't sell this one anymore. And since I use it all the time, this is why this wire is already in it. It has 10,000 milliamps and it has a 1 amp output and a 2 amp output. So if I'm charging something that is an older device, or like the phone in Charlie's pocket for his lab mic is a really old phone and it uses this one. But 10,000, I can film for 3 hours on this, over 3 hours, because it's got little lights on it. And when it's fully charged and I film for an hour, my cell phone is still at 100% charge and one of these lights turns off. So that's why I'm conservative when I say a little over 3 hours. This actually is a power bank as well, this Gimbal, but its output is 2,100 milliamps at 500 milliamps. It's like half of a milliamp. And I tried to use it to run a phone and film at the same time and it didn't work out. But this is super useful. I bet you I could probably put this on that and this would keep that charged.
Ow!
Let's try this. You got your phone?
Yep.
And so like I said earlier, this is for locking it, the swivel. And I've got
the thing that holds the phone.
This thing that holds the phone, and I've got this joint so that you can loosen it and make it loosey-goosey to go any angle you want and then tighten it down again. Now, Charlie's phone is at 100% charge, or at least 99. Oh, it's at 100. Charlie's phone's at 100% charge. We're going to film trying out some new hot sauce with this thing. That's going to be a separate video, but I'm going to put a couple clips in here so you can know we're legit.
Humans.
We're going to use the cable that came with this. This should run this for an hour, and the battery shouldn't go down. But this wire's too short to do this.
Son of a nut crap.
Well, we've got the one that I have out here that I keep with my Monoprice, and I'm going to put this in a little leg. Oh, this is a cool feature. When you're charging it, there's 4 little lights. It arrived to me with 2 lights lit up, and then I charged it up to 3 lights, and it took a half an hour. So my guess is
that takes another.
It probably takes 2.5 hours to charge it. So plug this in there. Then I'm just going to loop it around a little bit because I want to be careful with my wires.
Be conservative and lessly trash.
And it says charging 100%. Alright, let's get to filming and making the eggs with the hot sauce. So we need to make shakes first just in case it's too hot for us.
Or water, heavy cream. Heavy.
Hover.
Whipping cream.
Whipping cream.
Vinegar?
Yeah.
No, it's just the apple cider. Apple cider vinegar doesn't smell good.
How is it?
Hot.
Alright, so we've been running about 35 minutes on this, and we just stopped it. And I can go over here. I'm using open camera, by the way. Gallery.
And also,
Okay.
we weren't lying that we recorded the video. See, we have shakes now. How can you explain that?
Merry Christmas!
Look at it.
Play a video!
No!
I'm doing the sync where I do the clap. Clap, clap. And as you can see, 33 minutes down there.
Epic not. If it would focus. Dang it, baby. That just looks pixelated now.
There we go, 3310. You guys saw it. And I'm going to hit
For
home.
a split second, less than that actually.
And you can see over here, the battery is still at 100% on this phone. And I'm going to check the little blue dots on the side. I used about 1 dot. I'm not sure if that indicates anything for you guys.
It probably means it's less charged now, obviously.
I don't know when I was charging it if it was to a full 3 dots or not. But this definitely works, and it's definitely going to be part of my arsenal of gear now. Don't you think you would use one of these if you had it?
Yeah.
And about the price. Amazon doesn't like it if you say the price. I'm going to tell you, because of how much it costs, and how much I paid for the gimbal, because the gimbal was $100 at the time, when I paid for it, but it goes up and down in the price, and that's why Amazon doesn't want you to say the price. This was under 60. This power tripod was less than 60 bucks.
Way less than 100.
At the time of this filming. That's way less than $100. You would never spend $100 on a tripod unless it was some giant professional thing.
True.
But this thing is not only, okay, for one, build quality is really sturdy. Two, it comes with a cable, but I didn't like it because it wasn't long enough and it was kind of like flat and kind of funny. But you can get cheap cables that are only like 2 feet long. I do like how you have a lock for the swivel. You can lock it down with this thing, and when you unlock it, you can swivel it around and then lock it again. And that would make it so I don't need this thing right here, because those are not as easy. You have to unscrew this part, adjust it, and then screw it down. Ow. And it doesn't always stay there where you want it. Like, look at it. I need 2 hands to do it. This is really easy because it still has some grip and it doesn't want to fall over immediately. I can do this with 1 hand easily. Now the next thing I'm thinking is that this tripod is sturdier than other ones because the lithium-ion batteries are actually in the legs. So it has some weight to it, so it's not going to fall over in the wind as easily. Maybe if you had a strong wind hitting it this way, but look at it. It wants to come back because it's equally weighted all the way around. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Definitely, if I would have known about this.
Same.
You think if you had one, you'd give this a 9 out of 10?
Yeah.
What are your favorite features about this thing?
How sturdy it is, and it can charge things like my phone and keep it at 100%. And also this weird bubble. Sweet.
Yeah.
You could tell if it's level or going to fall off.
Well, yeah, sometimes you have to have a shot that's exactly level. Sometimes you don't. That's definitely a good bonus that you don't always see on camera gear. Sometimes you do. If I knew about this thing back when I bought the gimbal, I would have hit it on my watch list and would eventually bought it or waited for Amazon to tell me when the price went down. That's if it were high. It's not high right now. It's high as a tripod, but its price is not high for a tripod power bank combo. I did write down some ideas for you guys. Like my random Marvell Powerbank from Target was like 12 bucks. And that one, it only charges my phone for like half an hour and then it gives up. And then that thing is less than 60 at the time of this video. 3, the 5 below one, which is a 1 amp, was $5.50. Its build quality is not as good as any of the other ones, and it gets warm to the touch if I plug some devices into it that expect to draw 2 amps. That means that they don't have the circuitry inside to switch.
No, 2.
4 is a Neewer SMD LED panel. That one was less than 50, but its primary function is a light. You can't really use it as a light and to power something because it would die real fast. We're using it right over there. And then 5, and these are not in order of my favorite, they're in order of power output. The Monoprice one, which had 1 amp and 2 amps, they don't sell it anymore. They sell different ones. If you want a 10,000 milliamp charger, they sell some on monoprice.com that range from $25 to $50. And it's because they're switching them out for 3 amp phones coming out now. But it kept his phone charged for the whole 35 minutes we were filming.
Yep.
Oh, one last thing. If this is too short for you.
I don't know, is that a Monoprice charger?
Yeah, oh yeah, the cable is a Monoprice cable. If this is too short for you, look at this.
Ow.
You can get one of these off of Amazon for really cheap. So, again, I'm going to hit this thing, unlatch that, and latch it down when it's straight. And then, oh, gotta get some sexy B-roll of that. Look at that. Keeping the phone charged while filming.
And having a YouTube notification that's the video I've actually watched because I didn't watch it yet. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, proper notifications on this phone for once.
Now we're going to do the ending.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of this. I recommend it.
You use out of it.
And also celebrate our first ever manufacturer provided item on our YouTube channel. High five. We must be doing good work for them to go through our videos and decide to send one of these to us.
Your videos. I don't really do tech videos, to be honest.
Well, he does with me sometimes. He films whatever I'm filming because he loves making YouTube videos. Well, I'm in Robert Gene. I'm signing out.
I've been Elemental Plays. Bye.
Bye.
Human. Thing.